you to decompress and release stress. And I wanted you to relax. Maybe let your guard down a little bit for me.
Let my guard down?
Yeah, the emotional guard you protect yourself with.
Is there a growing sense of tension? Hip-hop and love fans are completely shocked that rumors of a secret romance between Yandy and Travis.cure have finally come to light. Fans are frantically trying to figure out the truth as rumors that used to circulate quietly behind the scenes suddenly explode on social media. Emotions were running high on set, according to insiders. And what began as lighthearted conversation escalated into unavoidable murmurs of betrayal. Mendeecees, who was once the epitome of poise, is allegedly at a crossroads in his emotions as these discoveries could ruin his marriage. Viewers are left wondering how this controversy will play out, and the family is left divided. Social media users are responding to the flood of calls and messages, with responses ranging from incredulity to outright indignation. While some fans are guessing about potential confrontations, others are dissecting every nuanced look and exchange that was caught on camera. The stakes are higher than ever, and the tension is tangible. This love and hip-hop plot promises to spark contentious discussions and leave everyone wondering who can be trusted and who is lying, as loyalties are put to the test and secrets are revealed. What is going to happen next? You might be surprised by the answers. Although tension had always been high on the love and hip-hop set, no one anticipated the impending storm. For weeks, rumors of Travis.cure and Yandy's covert relationship had been circulating in the background. Only the most perceptive eyes could see the fleeting moments and delicate looks caught by the cameras. Although it appeared to the audience to be just another plot point with a tinge of drama, insiders understood the reality was much more combustible. Emotions were running hot behind closed doors, and Mendeecees and Yandy's once stable relationship was starting to fall apart. Like a tidal wave, the affair's revelation quickly became viral on social media. Fans were horrified, discussing and analyzing each video and comment in an attempt to understand how such a breach could have gone unreported for so long. According to insiders, it was just a matter of time until someone became aware of Yandy's increasingly regular and intimate interactions with Travis.cure. Mendeecees, on the other hand, had been caught off guard. The man, who had taken great satisfaction in keeping family affairs secret, found himself in the spotlight and confronted unanswered questions, as if the room itself could sense the tension that suddenly hovered between the three of them. The cameras caught him sitting silently with a great burden of incredulity. According to sources, the conflict was unavoidable. Both parties were unable to control their emotions since they had reached a boiling point. The once calm atmosphere gave way to genuine, unadulterated emotion when the first conversation broke out, raising shouts and pounding hearts. The footage of Yandy and Travis.cure together elicited strong responses from viewers at home, who could not believe what they were seeing. While some viewers sympathized with the tough decisions each character had to make, others voiced fury at the treachery. Mendeecees had to make a choice that would alter everything since they were torn between love, trust, and humiliation. His decision to dissolve his marriage was not made lightly. It was the result of weeks of internal conflict, restless nights, and introspective moments that were now publicly apparent. As the plot developed, the family became split. Some friends supported Mendeecees' choice, while others attempted to mediate in an effort to bridge the rift. When leaked discussions and private messages started making the rounds online, tensions increased even more. Fans examined every word and emoji, looking for hints about the actual nature of the relationships in question. When backstage sources disclosed that the ensemble had observed behavioral shifts in Yandy long before the official disclosure, the drama was exacerbated. A picture that could no longer be disregarded was created by subtle displays of affection, enigmatic grins, and prolonged eye contact. Knowing that his faith in Yandy had been betrayed, Mendeecees reacted with a mix of sadness and resolve. Emotions were running high as the cameras rolled, recording moments of silent reflection, heated words, and tears that conveyed the seriousness of the situation. Travis.cure, meanwhile, was in a difficult situation because he was torn between his allegiance to Yandy and the maelstrom that had now overtaken everyone. The controversy became one of the most talked about plots in recent love and hip-hop history as social media users showered platforms with responses, memes, and contentious debates. The fan following was divided. Some criticized Yandy's behavior, some questioned Mendeecees' reaction. And yet others just marveled at how reality TV could conflate amusement with genuine grief. Every encounter on set was now closely examined, evaluated, and reinterpreted in light of the developing controversy, and the anxiety in the air was tangible. New developments were coming to light as the week went on. Conflicting tales from friends and family added to the intrigue. Mendeecees had to deal with the strain of making a highly public decision on his marriage's future while also answering calls from loved ones who wanted to provide consolation and advice. The producers of the show apparently found it difficult to keep things under control because they were aware that any mistake might quickly turn human suffering into viral content. Nevertheless, in spite of the mayhem, every second that the cameras caught showed vulnerability, unvarnished honesty, and the intricate web of human emotions that had made this tale come to life. Every look and whispered exchange added to the drama as Yandy and Mendeecees' confrontation became the main focus. The public watched as allegiances changed. Trust was put to the test, and the once stable union started to fall apart due to ultimately revealed secrets. According to insiders, the weeks preceding the disclosure were marked by mistrust, anxiety, and little altercations that foreshadowed what was to happen. Every exchange between members of the ensemble seemed to have a deeper meaning, and admirers anxious to unravel the true plot analyzed every grin or grimace. Viewers witnessed a man battling treachery, hurt, and the difficulty of defending his family while dealing with a scandal that might define his public persona. As the cameras followed Mendeecees' journey, the consequences were unavoidable. In the realm of reality television, speculation, analysis, and contentious discussions about morality, trust, and the ramifications of covert romances erupted on social media. The emotional complexity on display was what made this story even more compelling. The cameras filmed Yandy, Travis.cure, and Mendeecees as real people dealing with real repercussions, not just fictional characters on a screen. As the story progressed, friends, relatives, and other cast members were drawn into the frenzy and had their beliefs and loyalty put to the test, while others watched in fascination, curious to see how the fallout would influence future meetings. Others tried to mediate in the hopes of preventing further escalation, a special tension that could only exist in a reality show environment. Like Love and Hip Hop was produced by the combination of public scrutiny and personal betrayal, under the vigilant gaze of cameras that would subsequently broadcast the drama to millions of viewers. Emotions ran high, tears were shed, and challenging conversations took place. Fans were forced to argue over every aspect. Was the affair an error that got out of hand? Or had Yandy always planned for it to be discovered? Was he taken by surprise from the beginning? Or might Mendeecees have avoided the heartache? As the plot progressed, it became evident that the fallout from covert relationships, public scrutiny, and betrayed trust went much beyond the original controversy. Alliances changed, friendships were put to the test, and the cast's relationships were permanently changed. The week's programs emphasized the emotional pain of betrayal, the human cost of deceit, and the difficulty of managing complicated relationships in the spotlight of reality TV. Social media remained a major factor, enhancing the drama and making sure the narrative reached viewers well beyond the show's core fan base. The story became more complex with every new post, video, and remark, resulting in a dialogue that was always changing and blurring the boundaries between entertainment and truth. Insiders stressed that much of the emotional struggle took place behind the scenes. Even though the public saw the dramatic confrontations, private moments revealed vulnerability, fear, and the desire for comprehension, demonstrating that the human heart is still complex and unexpected, even in the realm of reality television. The Love and Hip Hop community was enthralled with the drama as it developed, examining each choice, gesture, and revelation. This was one of the most talked about storylines in recent memory because the stakes were high, the emotions were raw, and the consequences were real. As a result, viewers were glued to their screens, waiting to see how the shocking tale of betrayal, romance, and the cost of secrets revealed would turn out, as it became impossible to ignore the fallout from Travis.cure and Yandy's covert romance. Tension on the Love and Hip Hop set kept rising. Reeling from the revelation, Mendeecees attempted to deal with his feelings while also determining how to respond to the public attention. His jaw was clenched and his eyes were filled with a mixture of sadness and rage when the cameras caught him in quiet, tense moments backstage. According to sources, friends and cast members approached him, providing guidance, encouragement, or even just space. Realizing that every choice he made would have an impact on all of the show's storylines. Yandy, meanwhile, appeared to vacillate between resistance and guilt. And her contacts with Travis.cure gradually increased tensions. The mood on set was gloomy. Co-stars were watching every look and whispered exchange, which fueled the escalating drama. Every moment crackled with real passion despite the producer's best efforts to keep production on schedule, creating a spectacle that viewers at home couldn't get enough of. Snippets of behind-the-scenes video that revealed periods of conflict, introspection, and emotional outbursts became viral on social media. Fans debated allegiances, questioned motivations, and attempted to understand the real truth behind the news as hashtags associated with the controversy started to trend. Mendeecees was encouraged to take decisive action by friends and confidants in private chats. The burden of treachery weighed heavily on him, even while some encouraged reconciliation and others suggested moving on. According to reports, Yandy's relationship with Travis.cure had been gradually growing, involving both physical intimacy and mental support, but now every move was seen through the prism of controversy. The editors of the show had an abundance of material that showcased both the glitter and the heartache that come with reality. TV viewers were able to feel the stress as if they were on set, because every cut and frame seemed to increase the emotional stakes. Conversations on set and on social media were dominated by Mendeecees' decision to seek for divorce. Fans responded with shock, incredulity, and occasionally rage, sharing their opinions on love, betrayal, and the fallout from revealed secrets. Every encounter with Travis.cure was scrutinized. Yandy's involvement in the developing drama became more intricate, and her position became more vulnerable. According to insiders, the cast members themselves were split. Some expressed pity for Mendeecees, while others found Yandy's emotional journey fascinating or even encouraging. The suspense turned into a dramatic viewing experience when the episodes aired. A special blend of voyeurism and empathy was produced by the combination of public exposure, personal anguish, and the ubiquitous cameras. Fans were enthralled, discussing ethical issues about loyalty, individual preference, and the occasionally hazy distinction between performance and reality on reality television. Each scene emphasized the high emotional stakes by capturing the complex network of rivalries, allegiances, and relationships. The drama got to the point where even seemingly insignificant exchanges had deep significance. A short touch, a sigh in private, or a glance across a room can all be interpreted in different ways. To ensure that viewers were completely engrossed in the plot, the show's creators took advantage of this by meticulously editing video to enhance emotional impact. Fan theories, memes, and conjecture dominated conversations on social media, which increased the tension even more. Many people analyzed Mendeecees' replies, determining if they revealed wisdom, rage, or heartbreak, while others felt pity for Travis.cure and anger at Yandy. Every emotional response was heightened by the reality television setting. The ongoing scrutiny made it difficult for the cast members to keep things regular, which resulted in unplanned confrontations, intense emotional moments, and open interviews that exposed previously concealed vulnerabilities. Mendeecees struggled with the fallout among his friends and co-workers as he worked through the process of terminating his marriage. Loyalty was questioned, affiliations changed, and trust was put to the test. According to sources, the decision to file for divorce was not made hastily. It took into account long-term concerns about one's happiness and reputation, as well as the immediate emotional betrayal. In the meantime, Yandy's plot became a focus point for conversations on morality, individual decision-making, and the fallout from emotional acts in a highly visible setting, even while her encounters with Travis.cure were intimate. They were now scrutinized more closely, raising the stakes for all parties. Behind-the-scenes conflicts, public rumors, and interpersonal drama came together to create the ideal environment for reality television. Episodes gave viewers a thorough understanding of the human drama at the heart of the story by showcasing everything from private confrontations to contemplative periods. The cameras magnified every disagreement, admission, and encouraging gesture, resulting in a story full of passion, tension, and surprising turns. Fans devotedly followed the plot, posting their thoughts and interpretations on social media to keep the issue in the public eye for weeks. The long-term effects on relationships, reputations, and personal development were evident as the plot developed. Characters had to face hard realities about love, loyalty, and trust as a result of the encounter. Mendeecees' decision to file for divorce signaled not only the dissolution of a marriage, but also a change in the show's overall dynamic. As they watched the personal fallout from betrayal play out in real time, viewers were engrossed in the emotional intensity. A compelling and emotionally impactful viewing experience was produced by the mix of unfiltered emotion, deft editing, and the pervasiveness of social media. Relationships within the cast were affected by the disclosure, which changed romantic dynamics, friendships, and alliances. Because of the enormous stakes, every interaction, no matter how small, carried weight, creating suspense for upcoming episodes. Viewers were enthralled, shocked, and deeply invested in the love and hip-hop universe as the drama progressed due to the combination of personal heartbreak, public exposure, and the scrutiny of a devoted fan base, which created an intricate narrative that blended the line between reality and entertainment. Both cast members and viewers were shocked by the aftermath of Travis.cure and Yandy's disclosed romance, which continued to dominate the love and hip-hop set. Mendeecees, still struggling with the betrayal, made several appearances and confessional interviews, trying to explain how the revelation affected his life and marriage in an emotionally charged voice. He acknowledged that the scandal's public aspect made it extra harder for him to digest his feelings. Whispers about the cast's responses and conjectures were often going around backstage. While some sympathized with the Mendeecees, others were captivated by the drama that was developing because they knew it would make for interesting television. Yandy, however, was experiencing a complicated emotional condition. She wavered between defensiveness and vulnerability as the cameras watched her every move, caught between guilt, rage, and the tug of her relationship to Travis. According to insiders, tensions between her and Mendeecees escalated to a boiling point during a private altercation in which voices were raised, tempers flew, and emotions ran high. The sequence swiftly rose to prominence as one of the season's most talked about moments after it was later shown on the show. Fans debated who was right, who was wrong, and whether reconciliation was even possible on social media, posting responses ranging from disbelief to indignation. These kinds of emotional storms are essential to the love and hip-hop universe, and this incident provided plenty of them. The episodes were deliberately edited by the producers to increase tension by alternating between intense conflicts, private confessional interviews, and open periods of introspection. Viewers felt as though they were seeing events in real time because of the combination of storytelling and raw emotion, which increased the sense of urgency. In the meantime, Travis.cure's involvement in the controversy gained attention. His small but meaningful exchanges with Yandy frequently revealed the depth of their bond. Cast members started to notice quick touches, glances, and quiet discussions that, despite their seeming innocence, had a weight that stoked rumors online and on site. Mendeecees faced the difficult challenge of juggling his personal and professional lives amid a media frenzy, while he sought legal action to dissolve his marriage. Every update was avidly watched by reporters and bloggers who made sure the controversy continued to be discussed in public. Fans were equally involved and frequently influenced how the plot was viewed by sharing theories, memes, and reactions. The emotional stakes affected friendships, relationships, and teamwork on set, in addition to the major participants. Everyone was on edge due to the powerful mix of passion, betrayal, and reality TV spectacle. Understanding that consumers want authenticity in addition to drama, filmmakers strive to capture every nuance, conflict, and emotional discovery. The show was able to explore issues of loyalty, trust, and personal development because of the juxtaposition of private suffering and public scrutiny. According to insiders, some cast members made an effort to settle the dispute by providing advice and insight, while others purposefully avoided getting sucked into the battle. Every move has the ability to shape the story, making the delicate dance between public amusement and personal feeling. Social media remained crucial. Fan forums and comment sections erupted with comments, debates, and conjecture, and hashtags associated with the controversy trended for days. The drama was heightened by the confluence of online conversation and real-life emotions, making it impossible for the key characters to evade criticism. Mendeecees voiced his sadness in interviews, stressing how deeply the betrayal affected him. But he also showed a resolve to move on. Although less candid at first, Yandy's confessions soon showed layers of complexity, illuminating the human aspect of scandal, the conflicted emotions, tough choices, and repercussions of deeds. Travis.cure, on the other hand, handled the spotlight with a mix of confidence and caution, knowing that his participation raised the stakes of the developing drama as well as his public reputation. As the plot developed, episodes emphasized the fallout from the disclosure, including strained alliances, strained friendships, and unanticipated conflicts between supporting cast members. These scenes gave the story more nuance and complexity, keeping spectators interested in its development. In order to give the spectator a sense of the weight of each revelation and the intensity of each conversation, editors deliberately chose to highlight emotional beats. The end product was a series of programs that blended the raw humanity of interpersonal conflict with the spectacle of reality television. Fans became intensely involved, keeping track of every event and examining exchanges to get understanding of the intentions and emotions of the characters. Debate erupted in discussion boards, comment sections, and social media platforms, resulting in a feedback loop that strengthened the plot's emotional impact. According to sources, the arc's overall success was attributed to the production team's skill at fusing drama, passion, and entertainment. The mix of romance, treachery, and legal repercussions made for gripping viewing that kept viewers on the edge of their seats. The story examined issues of forgiveness, responsibility, and the difficulties of managing love in the public eye as the scandal developed. The drama resonated on a personal and cultural level, since each character's actions and reactions revealed aspects of their personalities, values, and priorities. In the end, the Travis.cure and Yandy affair not only changed the plot of Love and Hip Hop, but it also forced viewers to consider the intricacy of interpersonal relationships, the effects of betrayal, and the repercussions of actions in a highly visible and emotionally charged setting. Everyone in the love and hip-hop scene was unable to ignore the tension that resulted from Yandy and Travis.cure's publicized affair. As whispered chats and sidelong looks became the norm, cast members noted an almost tangible change in the atmosphere. Alliances changed and allegiances were put to the test as a result of the affair's disclosure, which had both personal and professional ramifications. Mendeecees oscillated between hurt, fury, and bewilderment as he tried to digest the shock. "I never imagined this happening, not with someone I trusted so deeply," he said in candid interviews. Meanwhile, Yandy was under increasing pressure from both fans and the cameras, knowing that every word she spoke would be scrutinized by viewers and social media. She found it difficult to defend her behavior, Her interactions with Travis.cure were closely observed, and even small gestures were used as food for conjecture and analysis. Backstage, emotions increased when Mendeecees addressed Yandy and demanded explanations in an emotionally charged manner. The room was filled with shouted shouts, tears, and tremendous emotions during the encounter. Producers knew that audiences would connect with unadulterated, unfiltered emotion, so they purposefully caught these instances. Social media users responded instantly, overwhelming platforms with memes, hashtags, and fervent discussion. Many wondered about the future of all the relationships involved, while others criticized Yandy and showed sympathy for Mendeecees. Fans observed every exchange as the episodes aired.